Hello. Last video we discussed about the electropositive and electronegative series. I hope you all studied. If you not yet studied means please study it fast. Okay. Then next one we are going to start the important section electrolysis. So from here onwards it's the process is very important. Okay, so first one we are going to study about the electrolysis of molten lead bromide. So why we took the molten lead bromide? Yeah, in the first class we studied that if the electrolyte, if it is in the either in the aqueous or molten state, means fused state, then only it will pass the electricity. That's what we already studied. I'm not going to prolong much about that. So in here we will take the molten lead bromide as the electrolyte. Okay, so in this process the will take two electrodes, means those two electrodes are made with the graphite. We know that graphite is a inactive inactive electrode. Last class we discussed graphite is a inactive electrode. So in this electrolysis, both the cathode and anode means negatively charged electrode and anode is the positively charged electrode, they both are made with the inactive electrode graphite. So you have to remember the graphite, the with what the electrodes are made. So in here it is graphite is inactive, so that's always keep it in your mind. Then the cathode is connected to the uh, I'm sorry uh, cathode is connected to the negative terminal and anode is connected to the positive terminal. So while we passing the electricity, the lead bromide, the molten lead bromide PbBr2 will dissociate when we pass the electricity. Lead bromide will dissociate into Pb2 plus and Pb2 plus and 2Br minus. So as a result we will get lead ion and bromine ion. So two types of ions are there: positively charged lead cation and negatively charged bromine ion. So from here the positively charged cation means it needs more electron. So for getting the electrons, the positively charged Pb2 plus, it need electrons. So the cathode having excess electrons, so the lead ions will move to the positively charged lead ions will move to the negatively charged cathode, means cations will move to the cathode, and negatively charged bromine ions means they have to lose their electrons for become neutral. What is the charge of anode? Anode having the positive charge means deficiency of electrons. So the negatively charged bromine means they have the excess electron. So the bromine ions will move towards the positively charged anode. So cations will move to cathode, anion will move to anode. Clear? Then what will happen? I'm just going to rub. Okay. Then at cathode, what will happen? At cathode, the positively charged lead Pb2 plus will goes to the cathode and will gains 2 electrons from the negatively charged cathode. the positively charged lead will move to the negatively charged cathode and will gain 2 electrons and will become lead atom, means neutral. Then this lead will deposit at the cathode. The neutral molten lead will deposit at the cathode. Then at anode, the negatively charged bromine ion, the negatively charged bromine ion will move to anode and will lose its 1 electron. The bromine will lose its 1 electron and will become bromine atom. Then again and again for more bromine atoms are coming to the anode. Then it will get more bromine atoms are there. Then 2 bromine atoms will combine and will form bromine molecule, means bromine gas. It will move to atmosphere as with a color reddish brown. Clear? The bromine gas will move to atmosphere with a color reddish. It will move with a reddish brown color. So with our eyes we can see, as the result of this electrolysis, we can see a reddish brown gas. This reddish brown gas is bromine gas only. I hope you understood. So in here always remember that the total reaction is, when we pass the electricity, the lead bromide will dissociate as Pb2 plus and B2Br minus. Then the Pb2 plus will move to cathode and will gain 2 electron and will form neutral lead and it will deposit at the cathode. Then negatively charged bromine will move to the positively charged anode and will lose its 1 electron and will become neutral bromine atom. Then 2 bromine atoms will combine and form bromine gas and it will move to the atmosphere with a color reddish brown. So for our eyes we can see only this reddish brown, and this electrolysis is using for the purification of lead. For getting the pure lead we are using this electrolysis. Okay, so I will give the notes along with this video. You have to write it on your copy and write again and again and study it. Clear? By heart, don't try to by heart it. Okay, thank you.